Aquarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for the month of August. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. It's a pleasure to have you here. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aquarius. Let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for the month ahead. A lot of deeply spiritual readings going on because of this Lionsgate portal. A lot of us are being activated to go deeper into our spiritual natures. You, Aquarius, I will expect nothing less, being the Aquarian that you are, carrying that star energy, holding that higher vision for the planet and for mankind. I'm getting that. All right, let's go into this. I'm just going to throw all these down first and see where we go. Yeah, wow. You have a massive coming into this reading with the Chariot and the Death. I'm talking about there's a massive transformation going on in your life right now, and that you could be feeling those earthquakes in some part of your life in this 3D reality, or you could be feeling this vibrationally. Death rebirth is always that call to shed old skin, shed old layers, shed old ways of operating so we can move forward in a higher vibration, and we can actually acquire and experience the things that we want in life. There is a lot of passion coming your way. All right? With the Knight of Wands, there's a lot of movement in this. Okay? You could be moving through some sort of ego death quite rapidly. It could be a little jarring, okay? Aquarius, the King of Wands here is you're going from the Knight to the King, so your opportunity is to let it happen. Whatever upgrades are occurring vibrationally for you, Spirit is saying you can handle it. Now, if this has to do with an actual person, I don't believe it is, because even in the challenge, this is about you standing on your own. You could have someone, I am getting someone who's overseeing you right now, a spirit guide, through this Lionsgate portal. Everyone's getting this card because this is the card of either strength or the King of Wands, because in this particular deck, we have the Lion here. And it's like you're being led and guided through this portal. And you're being activated almost in a way you could be getting a new calling through this portal. So we'll say by the third week of August, you may feel a brand new directive, and you might be feeling really inspired to go in a new direction as a result of it. Like this, because in what you don't see coming is a massive shakeup in your life that's going to require your strength. You're going deep into being broken open by something. And I'm not getting a bad feeling. Despite the past, you were heavily mentally preoccupied with something in the past. We're going to talk about all of these and more right now. Let's clarify this, because you're going through a really big shift. This feels like a big shift in your actual physical life and in your energetic vibration. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit wants you to do the work to stay as grounded as possible. All right? This is like take off those shoes every day and walk around the actual earth. Like out in your front or backyard, get your feet in the grass, ground. Or go out in nature, ground. Get by bodies of water, ground. You see what I'm saying? They want you to stay grounded. All right? All right, why is the overall general energy the Knight of Wands? As you're going through this transformation, you may want to bypass it. It may be too much. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Or is it just excitement about what's coming? Oh, yeah. Remember we were talking about the vision opening up. Seeing the world from a higher altitude, eagle vision. Some of you, I'm getting that some of you were like, you've been leaders in other lives. Like I'm thinking like commanders, and like I'm heard those words of like commander, leader. You know, you're born to lead because you're visionary. So you're like getting the codes. So a lot of you you've been given that sight, right? I'm getting like superhero sight type of vibes here with that card. I think you see the world in a different way than you once did. Getting that. Let's keep going though. Yeah. And a lot of us are being called at this time to really drop whatever emotions you might be carrying. And this is in your very DNA, the trauma, the ancestral coding, the limited beliefs, the programming, right? And I am getting deep in this. August may feel a little bit of a real deep spiritual flavor because of this Lionsgate. So just know that like this is the time where I'm going to talk real woo-woo, okay? And I'm also using the Starseed Oracle. I did a recent Lionsgate reading too because this is a very deep, profound shift for humanity. And a lot of us, if you don't understand what's going on, this might help. But many people who are guided to my channel already know what I'm talking about, okay? You're being called to hold the vision. You've got a brand new opportunity coming your way, Aquarius, this month to get really excited about. I'm not sure what it is for you, but you're going to get really excited about it. And I think what it's going to require of you is to drop whatever heaviness that you've been holding on to from the emotional upheaval of your past. Eight of Cups is let go, surrender, release what needs to be released in this portal, leave it, thank it. It's like the ritual, right? When we do full moon ceremonies and we burn things, we need to release the past. So this is you releasing the past so you can lighten up and be excited about what's next because you're going through this rapid transformation. Why were you experiencing so much mental stress in the past? Four of Pentacles in reverse, coming out of a period of feeling deeply disconnected, like spirit forgot about you. And you were going at it alone. You may have had a little bit of what you would refer to as a dark night of the soul, where you went through a period of blindness. You know, we call it spiritual narcolepsy, spiritual amnesia, where you really got caught in the river of forgetfulness for a while. We've all done it. Everyone on a spiritual path, it's part of the plan, where we forget, we descend into the depths of allowing our thoughts to really preoccupy our emotions, and you start churning. You know, this is you heavily having something on your mind, and spirit trying to speak to you so you can come out of this place of darkness. The Four of Pentacles upright is hold on to your energy, protect your energy, right? Withdrawal, retreat from the world. It's not safe. You're coming out of that, okay? Because you were mentally in anguish over something going on in your life. And now spirit is saying it's time to drop that heavy burden. You're coming out of that phase and you're being enlightened. These are divine answers, Cupid's arrows, you name it. Fast movement. It's like whatever were your burdens that were heavily weighing on your mind, it's time to release them and transform. You are literally shedding away an old layer of yourself, and you are allowing this visionary thinking about the life you want to live and the vibration you want to carry through it. And that requires us to drop what's heavy. Okay, Gemini got a similar reading here with the vibe of drop whatever's burdening you, especially around what you allow in your mind. Because it doesn't matter what's going on in our lives. I could talk about everything that's going to happen in your life, but if you don't get honest and get real with what's going on between your ears, it doesn't matter what's going to happen to you. It's all your perspective. Everything that happens to us in our life, it all comes down to, well, I mean, it depends. How do you feel about it? You know, the same thing could happen to 10 different people and they'll have a different takeaway based on their lens of perception. So Spirit is saying we're helping you wash away a lens of perception, clearing out what clouded it. So you can really see, really see. Okay? Beautiful. Now, I feel like a lot of you, I feel like this is your spirit guide leading you through this portal. What is this spirit guide saying to Aquarius? The wait is over. The wait is over. If you felt like you've been left out, cast aside, Spirit is saying it was so you could go through your own transformation about what it's like to really come together in unity consciousness. This screams unity consciousness to me. You now know what it's like. Whether you were casting judgment on other people or other people were casting judgment on you, it could have been a work situation where you had to make some pivotal changes and decisions. The opportunity this month is to write out the change. You're going through a massive transformation when it comes to the way you work with other people and how you view it. It's almost like I'm not going to wait on the change. I'm going to be the change. Because I have all of this protection guidance around me. You're being activated and lit up to stop waiting, Aquarius, to take the bull by the horns, hold on to the vision, invest in yourself, drop whatever's limiting you from believing you can, and just do it. You're going for it this month, and it's requiring you to transform your limiting beliefs in order to do it. Judgment is like all the ways that we judge ourselves and others, and all the ways we neglect to think, oh, wow, when I do that, I'm really creating separation. So you're being reminded that it's not about that path anymore. If you've been dealing with people that are fighting at work, or you're playing, I know that you're staying above the fray, all right? Most people who are guided this channel are not into gossip, backbiting, but you could be surrounded by people like that, people that are of a lower consciousness. It doesn't mean you're above them or superior. It just means it's a heavier, denser consciousness. They're in the river of forgetfulness. So I feel like there's some sort of new opportunity coming your way, Aquarius, this month that you've been waiting on. And it could be a work change, a powerful change in work, or it could be just you being led and guided to drop whatever stresses you've been carrying, so you can lighten up the energy and go through this beautiful transformation. I mean, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Some of you are rising above work drama, work melodrama, and not waiting on any one person to do the work that some of you are saying, screw this, I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to create my own business. I'm going to do my own thing. Or I'm going to go into a new team. We're going to create a different project. There's some sort of massive change going on. A lot of you, it's around your work, because we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles here. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you have left a job and you've been really stressed, or you're considering leaving a job, and Spirit keeps pushing you to consider it, and you're scared. And this month you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to stand on my own, and I'm going to reach for it. You're aiming high. And it's almost like you got to get rid of all the cobwebs in your brain saying that you're going to fail, all right? Because you're not. It's the challenge here in this reaching for, you're overcoming the blocks. I knew it. You are in, this is self-imposed, okay, this state. Self-imposed restriction around the love that you want to surround yourself with. Some of you, if this has to do with a relationship, you're having a hard time. You've been waiting on change. You've been getting activated by this person too much. It's mentally taxing you. It's distracting you from being in an activated, enlightened, more conscious state. This person makes you go unconscious, okay? Because there's a buildup of resentment, and Spirit is saying, you got to stop this, cut away at what is holding you trapped. Okay. You are not trapped. Your thinking is making you feel trapped. Okay. You are an independent, sovereign being capable of having everything that you want. But if you remain stuck in a situation and you don't cut yourself free, it's up to you. This is gosh, it's crazy how Spirit's just been hitting me over the head with this. It's like, come on now. Like, everybody, wherever your struggle is in August, it's there to teach you something about love. Open-hearted love. Giving without getting back. Honoring. Even when someone's being a jerk. You guard your energy, but you honor self along the way. All right, what's this awakening? There's some sort of awakening going on for you, Aquarius, that's very, very big. Two of Pentacles. It's like, I think that you're making a massive life change. Some of you are ending a relationship, or you're ending a job opportunity or job situation, and you're getting pushed to do it, and you've been talking yourself in and out of it, getting pretzeled. You're getting mentally pretzeled by a situation. Spirit's saying the wheel is turning. When we don't listen, towers fall. I can't take that many, Spirit. As the cards fall, we're going to do this. Spirit is saying you need to make a plan. You need to be wise about the situation. You have a tower coming, and it's going to require a lot of strength. This wheel is turning whether you like it or not, Aquarius. I'm sorry to say. This is something that is going to happen. All right? The wait is over. If you have been holding off doing something or making a major change in your life and you know you need to, this month it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Okay? I'm just getting that energy here. I mean, whenever we see the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like out of your hands. It's already in motion. Okay. And what's in motion? It's going to require you to be really strong. This is Lionsgate 2. This is you holding a higher frequency and being wise enough to come out of a state of indecision. Too much indecision, it will preoccupy so much of your energy. It will drain you. So Aquarius, I'm getting that whatever is draining you this month, it's time to let it go. It's time to release this. Okay. I'm getting so many cards of let go, let go, let go, surrender, surrender, surrender. 8 of Cups in the overall general energy. Let go of the resentment, the emotional buildup. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Release, release. Okay? You are doing it. You're starting that. You're getting the call. Release the emotional, mental burden. Okay? Stop waiting. And release yourself from whatever it is that's trapping you, because you're holding off a beautiful transformation outside of you and within you. A lot of you, whatever this is around, you're ready for this change and you can do this, okay? You have a powerful shift going on. This is the card of massive awakening that is through the divine. You are being led and guided through this. You know it. You know it. I'm not telling you something you do not know, Aquarius. But you're in two minds about it. You're like, I can't do it. You're talking yourself out of some sort of pivotal change in your life. And it's leaving you feeling trapped, all right? This is going to speak to someone out there. It's not for everyone. I'm telling you, you need to listen to your inner knowing. We have the High Priestess again with the 8 of Swords. It's like, I'm telling you, you're mental pretzeling it. I don't know why. They try to make it funny. And that's why I love Spirit, because something that could be so like hard and heavy for a human, they're like, it's just a mental pretzel. You know, you got to unwind yourself, untwist yourself. Don't overthink it. It's something that you're like, it's nonstop. Okay. You're overthinking something when you just need to just initiate the change. Wow, that came flying out. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're in some sort of internal conflict or literal conflict with others right now. And you're either sitting in judgment or they're sitting in judgment, or a judgment needs to be made here. To stop the fighting, okay? And let go. Surrender what it is. It's different for all of you, but this is the card of release, the need to fight against the current, okay, Aquarius? Or Spirit will force you. Okay. Once Spirit gets involved, it's more intense, y'all. Okay. That's why the Tower is here, because if we don't listen, Spirit there'll be a shakeup regardless. Do you want to be gentle? Do you want to handle it with finesse and grace, or do you want it to just happen to you? You have an opportunity to go through a massive shift. I do believe that you're being guarded here. You have a spirit guide really overseeing this change for you. But this is your rebirth, Aquarius, and you could be rebirthing everything in your life, and all these fears are coming up, and you can play into them and really get upset throughout every day and let it drain you and weaken you, or you can just say, I'm ready for it. Bring it, Spirit. I'm ready for what's new. I've had this vision for so long. It's time to actually make the decision to do it. Okay? Let's get the Starseed Oracle. Last final message for you all so you can go about the rest of your business. It's going to be okay. Sometimes changes are scary, but they're always to help us expand and grow. So if you've stagnated, it's time to come out of it. The Void. Yeah. You've got the Void with the Cosmic Heart. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Who got the Void? Was it Aries? You might have Aries. I think it was Aries. The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. All right, they're both pertinent, but which one's the strongest, Spirit? Which one's the strongest? Tell me when to stop. The Void. Yep, and that was the top one. The Void. Everything and nothing exists in the Void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest, and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you. To hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The great weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us right beneath the surface. In ways known and unknowable, now's the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. The Starseed Soul Inquiry, how are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? I'm telling you, you're being called big time to surrender because you have a massive awakening going on, Aquarius. I'm sending you so much love and light. Hold steady, surrender, drop the control, and allow these changes to happen. All right? Take care. Sending love.